A Juan Soto signing could be imminent for either the New York Yankees and the New York Mets, as both teams have been revealed by Jon Heyman to be offering historic contracts to Juan Soto, beating the deal of Shohei Ohtani, while the connection that Juan Soto has with Aaron Judge could be the key to keeping Juan Soto in New York, as Soto's decision is coming very soon, possibly very soon after I release this video. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into things as always, because Juan Soto is probably going to make his decision on where he's going to spend the rest of his career in the MLB very, very, very soon. I mean, my phone is literally buzzing, and I have to check. It's just fantasy sports, because, guys, it was revealed last night that Juan Soto is weighing his options and that the New York Yankees and the New York Mets are going all out. And if you guys like the content, make sure to subscribe. 17% of viewers watching this are subscribed to the channel. But let's get down to business, because as I've already said, Juan Soto is about to make his decision. It's going to happen very soon, and by very soon, I mean possibly the same day, Sunday, December 8th, that I'm recording this video. At the very latest, it'll be next weekend, but it really feels like Juan Soto is coming to the end of this saga and is about to decide one of the biggest free agency moments in baseball history. Now, there has been a lot to consider, and Jon Heyman, I understand he just had an absolute meltdown, but regardless, we know that Jon Heyman, Scott Boras is in his ear. Heyman knows what Scott Boras is getting up to, and Jon Heyman had a lot to say to the New York Post, or on the New York Post, saying that the New York Yankees and the New York Mets both remain heavily involved in the 5-team Juan Soto derby. I think it's a 2-team between those two, with both clubs recently upping their offers into the $710 to $730 million range, MLB record territory, as it's believed the sweepstakes could be within a day or two of a historic conclusion. This came out this morning. Both New York teams showed how serious they are with recent changes to the offers, and both have now extended bids above Shohei Ohtani's record $700 million deal. It is believed the Mets may be slightly higher as of Saturday night, but the respective offers appear to be within shouting distance. Now, guys, here's the thing when looking at the fact that he's saying this. Look, the New York Yankees don't need to match what Steve Cohen is giving right here. They need to just be in the same ballpark. Juan Soto, there has been a lot of reports that, yes, he wants to make record-breaking money, but he's not just necessarily going to take the highest contract offer. If he did, there's a chance the Toronto Blue Jays would still be in here, and I am convinced the Blue Jays have no chance of getting Juan Soto. Same thing for the Red Sox. I think the Dodgers basically don't at all either. This feels like it's between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Both teams are in a bidding war. Steve Cohen has been very adamant that he refuses to lose a bidding war. Meanwhile, Hal Steinbrenner has stepped up to the plate. I trashed Hal Steinbrenner, and I am sorry. Win or lose, I was not familiar with your game, Hal. You went out to the plate big time here and really did everything you could to bring Juan Soto back. Now, it's not a guarantee that Soto's coming back. It's not a guarantee that he's going to the Mets. I still think it's 50-50. Basically, if you ask me day to day where I think Juan Soto's going, it basically switches every single time. But right now, where things stand, the New York Yankees are in the same distance as the New York Mets. Juan Soto, if he's breaking the record, probably will take $10 million less if he wants to play for the better team in the New York Yankees. Soto's adamant about two things. He wants to win, and he wants to get paid record-breaking money. The better chance of doing that, now that the Yankees are offering record-paying money, is staying in New York. Juan Soto wants to win. He wants to have a handful of rings. Look, he won with the Nationals, but he wants to win more. He doesn't want one World Series that he won when he was 21, 22 years old. He wants to fill that hand up and make MLB history. He's going to do that financially, but there's more to the story. As Heyman mentioned, Soto won't necessarily take the exact highest bidder, and he was said to be weighing 5 enormous bids on Saturday night from all 5 teams. At least the top 4 offers are believed to be fairly close, and on top of that, the New York Mets are seen as an attractive destination, as his meeting with the Mets higher up, including Steve Cohen and President David Stearns, was said to have gone well, as did the Yankees a few days later. The Mets impressed Soto with their stunning run to reach the NLCS in Stearns' first season at the helm. The Red Sox and Blue Jays are also believed to have very competitive bids. while the super team Dodgers are also going well over $600 million, trying to sway Juan Soto with the, hey, well, if you sign here, we're going to win 130 games and cakewalk to the World Series for the next 3 years, so you might as well do that and be part of history, come out in that LA sun. But Juan Soto seems like he wants to be on the East Coast, which is helping out in the New York Yankees' favor. And on top of all this, the Mets understood from the beginning that the Yankees' one untouchable advantage in this is their ability to offer a two-time MVP winner in Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge was the best player in the MLB last year, and he's used as lineup protection. Some new school folks scoff at the idea of protection within a batting order, but Judge was the American League on-base plus slugging leader by 10% with a 1.159 mark, so far above everyone else that Soto didn't lead the league in walks for a rare time as Judge did, with 133 to Juan Soto's 129. Juan Soto had the best year of his MLB career this season. The man played absolutely amazing baseball. He hit 41 home runs, which is the most in his career. He had a 989 OPS. Juan Soto went out there and did everything you could have asked for from Juan Soto and more. At the very beginning of the year, he looked like the MVP when Aaron Judge was struggling to hit the ball. Then Aaron Judge just turned into prime Barry Bonds and ran away with the MVP, and it was not even close. Now, having that protection, and I'm just checking my Twitter notifications just in case constantly. Look, having that line of protection is big for Soto. It means he's going to get more balls thrown down the middle, and it means he's going to get more chances to just absolutely wreck them out to the Yankees' short porch. It's pretty enticing for Juan Soto to stay as the second guy, so Aaron Judge is right behind you, so you got to pitch to Juan Soto. Aaron Judge arguably is the one player in the MLB who Juan Soto can bat in front of, and teams are going to decide, well, I guess we might as well pitch to Soto. The only other person who has that is Shohei Ohtani, who bats first in the Dodgers lineup, so it's not even going to play into a factor of Juan Soto if he were to sign with the Dodgers or consider signing with the Dodgers. The Yankees have that advantage, and something else about all this is that Aaron Judge and Juan Soto, they've become very, very close. Juan Soto and Aaron Judge seem to get along great, and all signs point to Aaron Judge obviously wanting Juan Soto back. And something came out that when they had that meeting, when Juan Soto had the meeting with Hal Steinbrenner and co., Hal promised Soto that he could be his clubhouse guy. Juan Soto wants that. He wants to be someone's clubhouse guy. He didn't have that in 2019. Well, he kind of did. He kind of did to a degree, but he was so young, and Steven Strasburg being there is just a completely other game entirely. On the Padres, he was there for 5 minutes, and then the New York Yankees, Hal's clubhouse guys were Aaron Judge, a guy who is not a very social person. He does not have to be at all. He just happens to be the best player in the MLB while Shohei's not pitching, and on top of that, the captain of the Yankees. But Aaron Judge doesn't necessarily seem like he wants that role all the time. He's not someone who wants to go out and be all in the media and all fiery. Look, I don't want to say Aaron Judge is the personality of a doorknob or something, but Aaron Judge, like, he's just not going to show too much personality. And when you're the Yankee captain, you're supposed to be buttoned up. He's doing everything right. So shout out to Aaron Judge. I'm not trying to, like, hate on him or anything. But Juan Soto's got an awesome personality. He loves this stuff. He is a perfect clubhouse guy for the Yankees, for Hal Steinbrenner's clubhouse connection, instead of Aaron Judge or starting pitcher Garrett Cole. And Cole could still be for the pitchers. There's probably going to be two. Judge can kind of focus on baseball stuff and not have to be that, which he'll probably be happy with. If I had to guess, and maybe I'm wrong, but if I had to guess, I would imagine Judge and Soto would both be happier this way, especially since Hal Steinbrenner promised Soto that could be the case. These two have formed a connection, and they are the most dynamic 1-2 punch in baseball when it comes to hitting. It's just so important for Aaron Judge to be here, and Judge wants Juan Soto back. As Jon Heyman tweeted out, the Yankees' edge in the Soto Derby is simple. Aaron Judge, who said from the start he doesn't mind or care if Soto makes more money than him, and Soto at this point might double Aaron Judge's $360 million contract over 9 years. Meanwhile, Soto's about to get $720 million. Better be from the Yankees. And two, if Soto loves Judge being behind him and as a leader in the clubhouse. So even if Judge stays the clubhouse guy, Soto likes having Judge as his captain. All of this is good. I think from a sheer vibe standpoint, I think Juan Soto wants to stay a New York Yankee. It's the fact that if the New York Mets decide to blow the Yankees out of the water, Soto will walk to the New York Mets. The problem is the Mets are just not as good. The Mets cannot be as good right now. The Yankees with Juan Soto are much better than the Mets with Juan Soto, given both teams are great. Though, the Mets almost missed the playoffs entirely. I know they got to the NLCS, so that doesn't matter. They almost missed the playoffs entirely. They were close to blowing it up halfway through the season. The New York Yankees were on a warpath and basically in first place the majority of the year. Juan Soto knows who the better team is. He knows where he can be at his best, and it's the New York Yankees. The Yankees just need to stay in the ballpark, which all that makes it feel like the Yankees still do have the best chance to sign Juan Soto. But the second Juan Soto makes that decision, you'll see this face and you'll see me breaking down what happened. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Unless you don't want to see me talk about the Yankees at all. And in that case, I don't really know what you're doing here. But thanks. I don't know, guys. I have a weird feeling he's going to sign with the Mets. But logically, my brain is telling me he's going to go back to the Yankees, and my heart is saying that I have this gut feeling he's going to go to the Mets, like they might just end up blowing the deal out of proportion. But something to note, something very quickly to note, they're not going to go into the billions. Let's go! But yeah, in all seriousness, guys, it's going to come down to the wire. I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating right now. My hands are, my palms are sweaty, and my knees are weak, and arms are heavy. And well, I didn't vomit on my sweater, so take that, Eminem. Have a great day and go Yankees.